Hey Chiefs fans, welcome to another episode of You Got That Chief. I'm your host Tyler Bruton, and I am battling one bitch of a cold today. Jackson Curtright will be in and out in this episode. We had a little scheduling conflict, but we'll make things happen. It is game day, Red Thursday, Chiefs versus Patriots. I cannot wait. I've been hyped all day long. Should be a great matchup. Looking at the injury report, the only one major concern that I have on the Chiefs injury report is Ron Parker is listed as questionable with an ankle injury. Most of the time when players are listed as questionable, they'll be playing. If he was listed as doubtful, I would be a little more concerned. Other than that, everyone's pretty healthy. Justin Houston's healthy. Chris Jones is healthy. Derek Johnson's kind of looked like he lost maybe a step, but he's not on the injury report, so he's doing really well. Eric Berry's back, and this defense is going to carry this team this year. So we'll have to see how it goes. One area of concern for me is the depth at running back. They cut C.J. Spiller today, about 4 hours before kickoff. That just leaves Kareem Hunt and Charcandrick West for the night. They have Redding on the practice squad, and then they have Akeem Hunt. So we have two Hunts officially on the team, but Akeem Hunt they signed to the practice squad earlier this week. I think he has about 200 career rushing yards. I don't know much about the guy, but depth at running back is a concern. Now, my only thing that I think why they cut C.J. Spiller is because after week one, a player's salary isn't guaranteed. So if CJ were to get hurt tonight, they would have had to pay him his guaranteed salary. So by cutting him and then signing him after week one, that will save us some dollars, and maybe the Chiefs wouldn't have to cut a veteran when it comes to signing the rookies for next year's draft. We're going to mix things up a bit and cover the first four downs, four facts about this week's matchup against New England Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Let's hit the first four downs. First down, Tom Brady in week one with Bill Belichick since 2002. 12-2 in week one. Patriots very good in week one games. But that's not to say that Andy Reid is no slouch either. Andy Reid is 3-1 in Kansas City since taking over as the head football coach. He's 10-8 all time. He had some bad years in Philly. There were a lot of growing pains. But since 2013, when Andy Reid took over the Kansas City Chiefs, 43-21. Patriots in that same time frame, 50-14. So this should be a pretty good matchup between two teams that should and probably will make the playoffs. Second down. Reid in Kansas City has only missed the playoffs one time. The same amount of times as Brady and Belichick since 2002 when Brady became the starter. Only reason Belichick has missed the playoffs twice in that is one, because of Matt Castle, who Chiefs fans know very well, and two, because it was Tom Brady's first season playing all 16 games. Easily forgivable. Third down. Injuries. Injuries are pretty big for both teams right now. Both teams have lost starters in the preseason. The Patriots have lost Julian Edelman, who is almost irreplaceable in the Patriots lineup. He is the security blanket besides Gronkowski for the Patriots offense. We do not know how well the Patriots will pick up the slack. They always seem to, though. They traded for Philip Dorsett from the Colts. They traded their third-string quarterback for a first-string pick. I don't know why the Colts let the Patriots get away with that. It's crazy. Injury report for the Chiefs. Chiefs are down Tamba Hali on the PUP list, out till at least week 6. Stevie Nelson, third string quarterback, not a good sign. That means Philip Gaines has got to step up. Philip Gaines has got to step up. He cannot be Philip Burn Unit Gaines like he was last year. If Philip Gaines plays like he does last year, the Patriots will score 40 points on the Chiefs, at least. And it will make the Chiefs defense look like they're a middle school defense playing against professional football teams. That is how bad Philip Gaines can be. Fourth down. Kansas City versus the Patriots historically, 17, 13, and 3. Most of those wins by Kansas City, however, were from before I was even born. Since 2014, Reed's first year, the Chiefs have played the Patriots twice. Once in 2014 in that regular season game in Arrowhead Stadium, where Kansas City ran him out of the building, 41-14. A lot of people suggested that Tom Brady might actually be done after that. Tom Brady won the Super Bowl that year. Second other time they've played is the 2016 playoffs, where the Patriots won 27-20. The really bad clock management in this. Historically, Kansas City is 0-3 in Gillette Stadium, and that's where the game is. So, Lord knows how good Kansas City's chances are historically playing here. Tom Brady is 4-2 against Kansas City in the regular season. So we'll have to see what Kansas City can do in this game. Speaking of, 3 things the Chiefs will have to do if they want to win this game. They need to sack Tom Brady at least 4 times. You need to get pressure on Tom Brady. Tom Brady is like every other quarterback. If you get hit, and you get hit hard, you will get happy feet. You will not make your reads correctly, because it all becomes a business decision after that. The second thing they need to do, they need to score at least once on special teams or defense. The offense is not high-powered enough to stay with the Patriots. They will need something else. The Chiefs play a great bend, don't break defense, but we saw that in the last Chiefs game against the Steelers. That doesn't work if you cannot put points up. We saw it all last year. Eric Berry had to make plays. Marcus Peters had to make plays. Somebody on this defense is going to have to step up and make a big play. Tyreek might have to return a punt. Just somebody has to make the biggest play on the biggest primetime stage. Third thing, Chiefs need to rush for over 150 yards. If the Chiefs can run for over 150 yards, that means they have control of this football game. If you can control the clock, you can win the game. 90% of the time, when a team dominates time of possession, they will win the football game. You will see it every year in Andy Reid's offense. Short, quick passes, runs. Just something to help you control the clock. If you control the clock, you will win this football game. But the 3 things that will happen, that 3 things that will make the Chiefs lose this football game, is if Kansas City throws the ball over 35 times. Alex Smith does not have a great record throwing the ball that many times. If you can keep Alex Smith's passes under 30, that means you are running the ball effectively, and you do not have to play catch-up. If the Chiefs have to play catch-up in this game, they will lose this game. If the Chiefs do not make turnovers, if they lose the turnover battle, if Kelsey gets the fumble-itis that he's always had, they will lose this football game. If we drop passes in the red zone, if we drop passes, period, the Chiefs will lose this football game. Alex Smith will not throw interceptions unless things get desperate. If the Chiefs can win the turnover battle, they have a very good chance to win this football game. But if they lose, they will almost 99% definitely lose this football game if they cannot dominate the turnover battle. And if the Pats rush over 30 yards, or 30 times, if the Patriots run the ball down your throat, Bill Belichick is a good enough coach that he will run the ball down your throat, and he will say, if you can't stop it, I'm going to keep doing it. And Andy Reid cannot get outcoached in this football game. He cannot get outcoached in this football game. That being said, my final score, 27-24 New England.
My prediction this week is New England 28, Kansas City 21. I think they'll meet back up in the playoffs, and Kansas City will beat them then. But New England looks pretty good on paper. But we'll see how it goes. Thank you for listening, and go Chiefs.